Want to transform your life with small changes? Atomic Habits by James Clear is the ultimate guide to building better habits and breaking bad ones. In this video, we'll share 5 key takeaways to help you apply these ideas in 2025. Stick around and subscribe for more book summaries. In Atomic Habits, I talk about the incredible power of small improvements made consistently over time. It's not about radical transformations overnight. It's about getting 1% better each day. Imagine a small, almost imperceptible improvement in your life every single day. It might seem insignificant at first, but these small changes compound like interest, leading to remarkable results in the long run. Think about it. If you improve just 1% each day for a year, you'll end up 37 times better than you were at the beginning. That's the magic of compounding. It's about focusing on the process, on the small steps, rather than getting overwhelmed by the enormity of the goal. Let's say you want to read more. Instead of pressuring yourself to finish a book a week, start with just 1 page a day. That's it, 1 page. It seems so small, almost laughably easy. But the key is consistency. Over time, that 1 page turns into 2, then 5, then 10. Before you know it, you're reading a book a month, then a book a week. I've experienced this firsthand. I committed to writing 100 words a day, no matter what. It didn't seem like much, but the consistency allowed me to build momentum. In just 3 months, I had a completed short story. The power of small wins, of those 1% improvements, cannot be overstated. While goals are important for setting a direction, they're only the starting point. It's the systems we build that truly determine our progress. Goals are about the results we want to achieve. Systems are about the processes that lead to those results. Think of it this way: if you're a coach, your goal might be to win a championship, but it's the system you create, the practice schedule, the player development plan, the game day strategy that will ultimately determine your success. Instead of focusing solely on the goal of getting fit, shift your attention to building a system that supports that goal. Don't just aim for running a marathon. Schedule 10-minute workouts 3 times a week. Make it a routine, an ingrained habit. For me, this meant establishing a morning routine. I focused on the system, waking up at the same time each day, meditating for 10 minutes, writing for an hour. The goal was to become a more focused and productive writer. But it was the system, the consistent daily practice, that made it a reality. This approach helped me stick to a morning routine for 6 months straight. The power lies in shifting your mindset from outcome-based thinking to process-based thinking. Build the system, and the results will follow. Chapter 3: The 2-minute rule. One of the biggest obstacles to building new habits is the friction we encounter when starting. We tend to overcomplicate things, making it harder to get started. That's where the 2-minute rule comes in. It's deceptively simple, yet incredibly effective. The idea is to make your habits so easy to start that you can't say no. Break down your desired habit into its smallest possible action, something that takes no more than 2 minutes to do. Want to exercise more? Don't overwhelm yourself with the thought of an hour-long gym session. Just put on your workout clothes. That's it. Once you've taken that small step, the momentum often carries you forward. Want to meditate? Don't pressure yourself to sit for 30 minutes right away. Just sit quietly for 2 minutes. The key is to make it so easy that you can't find an excuse not to do it. I used this rule to develop a journaling habit. I started with just 2 minutes of writing each morning. I didn't worry about what to write. I just let my thoughts flow onto the page. To my surprise, those 2 minutes often turned into 10 or 15 minutes. The 2-minute rule is about lowering the barrier to entry, making it easier to show up consistently. And consistency, as we know, is the key to building lasting habits. Chapter 4: Track your habits. What gets measured gets managed. This principle applies to our habits as well. Tracking our habits keeps us accountable and provides a visual representation of our progress, which can be incredibly motivating. Think of it like keeping a financial budget. By tracking our income and expenses, we gain a clear understanding of our financial health. Similarly, tracking our habits allows us to monitor our progress and identify areas for improvement. There are countless ways to track your habits. You can use a simple habit tracker, a calendar, or even a spreadsheet. The key is to find a method that works for you and stick with it. For example, if your goal is to drink more water, put an X on your calendar for every day you reach your water intake goal. This visual representation of your progress can be surprisingly motivating. I used this method to track my water intake, and within a month, I had doubled the amount of water I was drinking daily. The simple act of tracking made me more aware of my water consumption and encouraged me to stay consistent. Tracking also helps us identify patterns and triggers. By analyzing our tracking data, we can pinpoint the times of day, the environments, or the situations where we're most likely to succeed or fail at our habits. This awareness allows us to make adjustments and optimize our approach. Chapter 5. Make habits attractive. We are more likely to repeat behaviors that are enjoyable and rewarding. That's why it's crucial to make our habits attractive. The more we associate pleasure with a habit, the more likely we are to stick with it. One effective way to make habits more attractive is to pair them with something we already enjoy. This is known as habit stacking. For instance, if you love listening to podcasts, make it a rule to only listen to your favorite podcasts while exercising. Another approach is to create a reward system for yourself. Set small, achievable goals and reward yourself when you reach them. The reward doesn't have to be anything major. It could be something as simple as watching an episode of your favorite TV show or enjoying a relaxing bath. I used this principle to make studying more enjoyable. I love the taste and aroma of freshly brewed coffee, so I made it a ritual to enjoy a cup of coffee while studying. This simple act transformed my study sessions from something I dreaded into something I looked forward to. The key is to find ways to make your habits intrinsically rewarding. When we enjoy the process, we're more likely to stay motivated and consistent. Atomic Habits shows that small changes lead to big results. Start with these 5 ideas in 2025. Get the book with the link below and subscribe for more summaries to level up your life. What habit will you start today? Comment below. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and check out our next summary.